This was requested via comments in one of the videos, and I figured I might as well, because I enjoy drifting on Gran Turismo. I haven't really ever given advice as to, how to get the slides going. Some people have found it a little bit more tough to drift on Gran Turismo opposed than Assetto Corsa. Although I haven't really experienced that issue. Everybody tends to use high horsepower cars and whatever. That's just up to your preference, whatever style of driving you want to do. We're just going to go through steering wheel settings. Okay, so steering wheel settings is a thing, a real big thing, especially with lower quality wheels or mid-grade wheels. For me, this is my steering wheel setting that I have because of a certain feel that I, have as a minimum. My real RX-7, very firm. My RX-8, very, very light, almost lighter than these games. So I get quite a few different feels and ranges from what I drive in real life to what I would like to be the experience in the game. The next thing is going to definitely be the way your car is set up. I don't typically show people my tunes, but I don't really care for this one. As you see, I drive on Comfort Softs. The suspension gives you feedback through the wheel. The feel coming through the wheel isn't just from your wheel settings. It's definitely coming from your suspension as well. You can totally change the suspension setup and get a completely different feel in the wheel. That's just a heads up warning to the wise. So the sway bars, the anti-roll bars, is a very big key portion of that. I wanted to grab grip. I wanted to feel a certain way through the steering wheel. This is the setup that I have. Depending on which wheel you have, I've seen some people map their handbrake to the body on the Thrustmasters. If you've got the Fanatic wheel, kudos on you. If you got the Logitech wheel, whatever your preference is on how you figure out where your handbrake is. Oh man, it's been like 4 weeks or so that I've gotten on Gran Turismo. It's been a minute. Alright, so we got a good wheel feel. We're on Comfort Softs. Everybody wants to be on Comfort Hard. You're just being lazy on your tuning. So, I don't know if they've changed anything. I saw a couple of uploads or new downloads of reworked stuff, but give me a lap or two to get back in the feel of it. It still feels about the same, so we should be good. So the biggest problem when I see people on this game, they're either drifting automatics or they're drifting really powerful cars, and they're just upshifting all the way to whatever gear they can spin the highest in. And what that does is just bang the limiter if you're not controlling your wheel speed. So controlling your wheel speed makes it easier to control the steering. And if you're not battling the wheel speed, then you're definitely having a better drifting experience. So, let's just let the steering wheel get out the way. See that engine RPM? I'm literally holding my foot super steady. So the thing about sim drifting between different platforms is your eyes have to, whoa, that was like the damn motor died. Your eyes have to do the majority of the work because you don't have the feel. And especially if the game has a good dynamic, a suspension dynamic or motion dynamic, whereas you can see the movement of the car under acceleration, under cornering. Those are the things that you're gonna wanna visualize that's gonna help you get to the corner or get through the corner. All right, so now we got steering wheel cam. Now typically
I keep the car in the lowest gear that I can, just so I always got the torque on tap. And I don't have to really battle the wheel speed, because battling the wheel speed on the wheel is going to have you doing a whole lot of weird steering maneuvers if you ain't able to keep up with it. And typically, like, I always leave a little bit of extra lock available when I go into corners, and that's just rule of thumb with real sliding too. Oh, got some wall. Now we're full lock right there. But you gotta gather wheel speed and control that with the clutch and throttle quite a bit. And I don't do the hands-off cat maneuver when you do this right here with your hands. That leaves more time to get back to the wheel. At best, you see, when I let the wheel flow through, I just open and close my hands. That's really the most that I'll do getting away from the wheel. The further away from the wheel that you're going, of course, you're having a longer reaction time to get to the wheel, to get back to the wheel, to be in control of it. Tandeming with myself. This is amazing. I like it. Definitely set the steering wheel torques up to a point where you still feel connected to the road, but you can get this wheel to rotate properly. And make sure you got your handbrake set up. As y'all see on the wheel cam, I have not reached for a button on the wheel because my handbrake is not on the wheel. Whoa, 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 come on. There we go. And for those that have the difference of you jamming on the Assetto Corsa and then you're not jamming on Gran Turismo, the main thing is, gather it. I spun that. The main difference is Gran Turismo has a lot more of a grippy front end feel than the Assetto Corsa. Assetto Corsa moves around pretty good, but that front end just slides around like it's on ice once you're in the drift. So aesthetically, it visually looks like it's driving good, but it just seems to have a feel of understeer once it starts sliding. Gran Turismo, the front wheels feel like they're anchored a lot better, especially as you go up in tire grip. And all these same wheel motions and movements are the same thing that you see me do in car, real life. Let's go to turnout. Let's go between these cones. Did I hit it? I think I did. Alright, so that's going to be it. Went a little bit long OT for the live stream, just so I'm not just jumping on and jumping right off. But, woo! They made that phantom wall there, man. I hate that. Alright, that's going to be the doozer, and we are good to go. And I'm gone.
got to have dedication, hard work, plus patience. To some more of my sacrifice, I'm done waiting. Told you that I wasn't playing. Now you hear what I've been saying. Dedication.